We have another solo art exhibition, but this one is by Bamidele Raji at the Alliance Francais Gallery in Lagos.
This crowd is gathered at the Alliance Francais in Lagos to welcome multidimensional artist and Absa L'Atelier 2019 ambassador Raji Bamidele for his homecoming solo exhibition, taking the viewers into a melodious journey into the struggle of souls and consciousness.
The concept of the works that have been exhibited right here talks about, first off, the duality of life, the femininity of divinity of the feminine being. We also talk about the resilience of the human spirit and also the interrelation between souls and consciousness. So now, looking at the other piece which I talked about, which I talked about of knowing and unknowing, this talks about you as an individual, how we have two sides to ourselves. I said it's about the duality of life, how we have two sides to ourselves, and at some point in time we do certain things, and at some point in time we tend to move to the other. So irrespective of the decision you make, it's still heading to a direction, and no answer is actually totally wrong. Because when you say this, yes, you move forward, but at the same time, when you look back, you're like, oh, no regrets.
Art goes is rich, it's different, it's unique, and I think it's very original. Obviously it represents, like you said, his own journey through life and the way he sees things and so on. But visually, it's got very strong visual impact, and I like the vibrant colors it uses, and I like the glistering rhinestone that he's used and all that kind of thing. But I think it's a good piece of. There's also art that will travel. You can display this art anywhere in the world to stand out.
The artist uses his unique style and technique, which springs from a particular school of art.
My style pretty much birthed from the school of arts that we call hyperrealism. After spending years practicing as an hyperrealist, then I'm gradually gravitated towards the concept of figurative and surrealism, into merging both pieces, which I call Afro-contemporarism.
This collaboration is to support emerging artists and give them a platform to tell their stories through visual art.
In the case of Raji, for example, is a very good, an excellent artist, which has been awarded in 2019 by Absa Atelier, and we are planning to make at least once a year a collaboration with them. So it's a long-term partnership.
Telling the African story is a core part of Absa's DNA. We'll be supporting the Absa L'Atelier competition for over 37 years, and we're immensely proud of what the artists have been able to achieve. For us, empowering our creatives is a core part of what Absa is about. Telling their stories to the broader audience is a core part of Absa's DNA, and we look forward to continue to supporting them through their journey.
It goes beyond exhibitions to other art programs that are youth-oriented in order to encourage the budding creatives on the African continent.
Based on the fact that Absa Atelier wants to promote and propose different actions to these artists, such as, for example, exhibitions in this case, but also mentorship programs, also residency programs outside of the continent. In this case, it's in France, and we believe that the more opportunities of showing his work or meeting professionals are very good for artists. They have to be connected, and they have to exchange also with other artists, other galleries, patron, this to build up their careers.
The works of art reveal a deep spiritual, social, and cultural consciousness to push for a knowledge of self and world.